Good morning. Good morning, everybody. This morning, you guys are in for a treat. I'm so excited. You guys got to see who is getting promoted as the speaker this morning. We have an absolutely incredible woman. She's an amazing mom. She's an amazing wife. She's an amazing friend. She's an amazing trainer, business partner. You guys, I'm so excited for you guys to hear from Ranim this morning. That speaks to her, the moment she opens her mouth, you know that she is full of life, she's full of love, she's full of passion, she's full of excitement, she's always happy. She's like a little happy social butterfly with tons of information and knowledge and joy that she loves to share with people. And this is her first AM power this morning. So everybody show some love in the chat for Miss Ranim, because this morning, you guys, if you have not had a chance to meet her, if you haven't had a chance to have a conversation with her, you are in for something super special. Because watch, just wait. The moment she opens her mouth, you're going to be like, whoa, this woman's energy is amazing. And then by the end of this call, you're going to leave with notes. You're going to leave with knowledge. You're going to leave with information that's going to help you. I believe this morning she's talking about, I don't want to tell her topic, but I think she's going to be chatting a little bit about social media. So make sure you have a pen, make sure you have some paper, because I know that she's going to be giving out some extremely valuable information. And I'm so excited for you to hear from her this morning. Ranim, you're amazing. Can't wait to hear your training. I see your beautiful shining face right there, glowing. Good morning.
Good morning, Brooke. You are so kind and sweet. Thank you for this beautiful introduction. You guys, I'm a little bit nervous, but I got this. This is not my first rodeo, right? So I am so honored to be here, you guys. And let me know where you're tuning in from this morning. And today I am going to teach you about social media, my favorite topic ever, you guys. I am so passionate about it. That is the first thing I always teach my team is social media. We know there's a lot of people that do this business face to face and they do phenomenal, but there's also people like me. There's people like Shanna, there's people like my girl, Christina. We are social media people and we run our whole business also on social media. So, Brooke, what I would love from you this morning is to screen share.
I'm on it. Let
Take
me
your time. How's Mexico?
make you host too. There you go. Mexico is warm, and I cannot wait for everybody on this call. If you are consistent on these calls, you are going to be at an incentive trip. Ranim, Shanna, Michelle, Stephen, Kai, can't wait to see you. Tanya, can't wait to see everybody here soon.
Oh, all right. I'm excited. Can you guys see my screen?
Not yet.
Oh. Oh, okay. You have no. Let me know. Sorry. Is it cold where everybody is? Is fall starting to roll in? Yeah, because here is like nice in those in the mornings and afternoon is like sweater weather. No, actually tank top, and then at night it's like you might need a jacket. All right. Let me know, Brooke, when it's ready. No rush.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
I'm good. Do you guys see my
You're
screen now?
host. No, but I can't see your screen. Can you guys see it? Let me know if I'm crazy. No,
Yeah,
that's
because I
cool.
didn't get a notification about sharing my screen.
I made you host. So you should be able
Okay,
to
so
multi-host.
now, oh, okay. All right.
You
Share
are
Zoom. Oh my
the
God.
host.
Oh, I got it. Can you guys see it now?
I cannot.
What is going on?
Weird. No, that's so weird. Yeah, you're complete host. I can't do anything anymore.
Okay, 1 second. Sorry, guys.
Okay. Go Renee, and Barbara said.
Oh
That's
my
right.
God. Thank you, Barb. I just wonder why not. I literally,
No, what's it saying? Does it say share? And does it
yeah,
pull up
I
the
I see it.
oh there
Can
we
you
go.
guys now
Okay.
see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yay.
Okay, so I am excited. It took me a couple of days because if anybody knows me, I am a planner. Okay. So today we are going to talk about social media. Why is it non-negotiable to not have social media and network marketing? It is so important. Like I said earlier, there's some people that do face to face and do phenomenal. I've actually seen the biggest team do everything face to face. But I love to teach people that already have social media what they could do. Remember, your social media is your storefront, your stage in your spotlight, right? So today's goals, we are going to learn why social media matters and finding your niche. Does anybody know what niche means? Drop a one if you know what niche means, and if you don't, drop two. And how to create authentic content and action steps you can use right away. So we're gonna go step by step. Grab a paper and a pen, because today my goal is honestly to teach you first about niche. That is your first step for your social media. Your three niches are your main content buckets, and they make your content easier and more consistent. They build trust because people know what to expect, you guys. So, for example, when you go on my Facebook, this is my niche. And if you actually go scroll on my Facebook, you're going to be like, oh my God, that is so true. So, my niche is I always share in my stories fun meals that I cook. When I did not hurt my leg, I would show my workouts, right? There was always reels of me doing a workout or talking about doing a workout. So my niche is healthy food and cooking and lifestyle, right? And my second niche is family and sports mom life, which anybody that knows, when you go on my Facebook, what do you see? I'm a hockey mom, right? So that is family, my kids and my husband, and my being a hockey mom is my second niche. That's another topic I talk about so much. And then my third niche is, again, it is faith and empowerment. I always speak empowerment stuff on my Facebook, and I talk about God. I believe in God. Okay. So for you, you have to sit down with yourself. And actually, at the end of this training, I did a worksheet for you, and I'm going to send it after, to literally sit down with yourself, because this is the first step in social media. Find your niche. Once you find your niche, you're going to be unstoppable. Okay. So create content from niche. Keep it simple, you guys. Okay. Types of content is stories behind the scenes. If you guys see, every day I show my face in my stories. Yesterday I showed my face, I just got out of the shower. I was doing my hair, right? Because people want to see who you are. They care for you, they care for your business, they care about the value you bring them, but they want to see your regular life, right? When somebody goes to press that follow button, what are they following? Who are you as a person, right? Post value and storytelling. Many times I talk about, stories. I talk about my previous, before I started working out, how I've lost weight, what are the challenges, right? Whatever it is that you have a story and you have a value, share it. Do not be scared. You might get one like, but there's going to be that one person that is going to relate so much, and they're going to start a conversation with you. And that conversation is going to create trust, you guys, and reels, attraction and growth. Social media right now, reels, TikTok, drop a one if you watch reels at least an hour a day. Don't lie. Drop a one. And if you don't watch reels, let me know that you do not watch reels. Literally, a lot of people these days watch reels more than they scroll on posts. So how do we want to take advantage of that? Start doing reels, doing your coffee. You do not have to be perfect. Okay? Just show up as you, authentic you, and the right people will be drawn to you. So if right now you're not taking, making reels, making a coffee, or making a reel talking about your detox, it could be as simple as, you mixing your detox and talking about it helped me with bloating, and this is what I've noticed, and you can type a caption. You don't have to be a social media queen. You just need to start, because guess what? We're missing on a huge point in social media when we're not doing reels. And that's one thing actually I'm starting to get back into. I used to do it so well and life got busy. but there's no excuses. The more I give excuses, I want to be more consistent. I want to be really good at this, and I want to show up. Easy formula. And I'm going to teach you this. And if you can screenshot this, one story every day from one niche. Remember, for me, it's hockey mom, cooking, my family, empowerment, God. So you could literally just be making dinner and showing people the meal you're making and how proud you are of yourself. Okay. You don't have to look like a supermodel. Show up the hot mess you. Okay. So for me, like yesterday, I showed my food. Today, I'm probably going to talk about something else. I don't know yet, but I always choose topics around my niche. Okay. One post or a reel daily. That should be no like you need to do that. Social media is the new thing. And the more we get ourselves out there and we get out of our comfort zone, social media is our friend. It's not against us as long as we're using it right. And I always say, engage with your audience, you guys. If you're not engaging with your audience, they're not going to see your posts, they're not going to see your reels. So make sure you engage with them through stories, responding to them. And honestly, I always say this to my team, be authentic when you respond to stories. You do not need to go on Sally's story, and even though you don't relate to her, but you respond. Go on someone that you love to follow. And if they posted something awesome, go start a conversation. All right. Step 3, conversations and business. This is my favorite part. Content builds trust, you guys. Conversations build business. And to build this business, we need to do both. We need to do the content, right? So we can build trust so people know more about us. And we need to have the conversations in order to grow. We need to be a messenger. We need to be commenting, talking to people, getting out of our comfort zone, right? Tips: usually message people who comment or like your posts, right? I always teach everybody, when somebody comments on your post, go respond to that comment, because guess what? The algorithm is going to push it out, you know? And reach out to story viewers, right? If you see the same people watching your stories, what you want to do is, hey, Lisa, it's been so long, start a conversation. Clearly, Lisa is in my stories every day. And honestly, many times I do it and I start a good conversation, a good friendship that I've never even had, right? So if we're not getting out of our comfort zone doing those tips, it's honestly going to be hard. Focus on building relationships, not just selling. I am so big on that. Okay. Why do we want to focus on building relationships? Because when we focus on building relationships, we create trust. Okay. I don't want you to go message somebody random and be like, hey, I want to tell you about Vital Health. I don't roll like that. I really roll on authenticity, about me being myself, and I focus on relationships. Because guess what? People are sick and tired of people just messaging them and having no relationship. And how do you build that relationship? Is commenting on their post, responding to their stories. It's simple things. How many of you sit on your phone for an hour and just literally scroll? Drop a one. Scroll. You're not getting into activity on social media. We need to change it. We need to, what I do usually, as soon as I wake up, I do 20 minutes on social media. I send birthday messages, right? Literally plan my post. Today I haven't, because I was a bit anxious about this call. I wanted to get everything right, but I usually get my stories in, I get going. Every day, if you see, by 1 p.m., all my stuff is already shared and done. Like everything is just done. And closing an encouragement, and I love this one. Social media is your storefront and your stage and your spotlight. What I mean by that. And when somebody goes on, let's say you send yourself your profile, are you going to be attracted to your own profile? This is a deep, deep question. Does your profile look spammy? Does your profile look professional? Does it look like at the top what exactly you do, right? Like for me, it says like hockey mom, wife, all of it, right? So I want to ask you a serious question right now, okay? Does your social media look like a storefront, a stage, a spotlight? Because guess what? If you go to your social media and you're like, oh my God, I am not interested to see my own social media, then baby, you need to revamp it, you know? And what I mean by that, I always say stay away from, you know how like you see sometimes in groups like pictures, codes, all that. Stop sharing it to your own profile. It looks so spammy. And I always teach that, don't do that, you know? When you go on your profile, is your profile picture clear that people could see who you are? Is your profile, your cover photo is nice? It tells people more about you, right? You have to ask yourself these questions. Because remember, you're the storefront. And when somebody is pressing to add you, you want them to know, okay, then Lisa is a horse, she owns a horse barn, she works out, she's all this. So you're gonna get more friend requests because people could literally creep for a minute or two and they're like, oh my God, I want to be friends with this girl, right? Consistency and perfection. You don't need to be perfect, but guess what? You need to be consistent on your social media. You got to treat your social media like it's your baby and you love it with all your heart because at the end of the day, people don't join products, they join you. That's why I want you to go find your three niches. It could be four, right? Go find your niche, be you, be authentic, okay? Because the more you're authentic and the more you're showing up as you and talking around your niche, it's going to gain trust for your audience. Your audience are going to reach out to you, because people don't buy because you're the product. They buy because they trust you. And if you give them that image of them trusting you and they can relate to you in different ways, they're going to trust you more. And let's be honest, vital health is a momentum. Can I get a drum? 17,000 people joined last month. Like, come on, give me some hearts, give me some love, because there's amazing things happening here. Your social media presence connects your growth to growth. So get loud, but be real, be authentic. And I'm actually going to share notes on how there's some ways you can share about your business. Show up daily, be consistent. You just got out of the bath and you have a towel on your head. Show up as that and make your coffee. People want to see who you are. I'm almost done and I'm doing so good. I know James will be so proud of me. Professional key points for social media success. Consistency builds trust. Show up daily. Okay. Authenticity attracts the right people. Just what I mentioned to you. Share stories, not sales pitch. And what I mean by that, like I talk about my detox and what it's done for me. I don't talk as I show I'm doing my product, but I focus more on what has these products done for me. I share my story, what these products have done instead of like just posting a picture of, my greens and I'm like, must what? you know, Share your story, even if you feel uncomfortable about your products. And you could talk about if it has helped you, with clarity, how busy is your schedule, do that. Use visual photos, reels, graphics for impact. Just like how I talked about, you guys, do your reels. You can do graphics, but kind of make them uh, tailor to you. Like I do so many times about my detox. And what I do is I do like three different stories and I share what my own testimony. I type it out if I don't want to talk today in my story. Celebrate wins and team culture publicly. And that is so important. You might not have a team yet. So guess what? Hello, we're one team. If you see someone out there ranked, throw it in your story. right? We are one team and one dream, right? So sure, your teammates, your sidelines, success stories, that is good. That creates momentum. People see there's incredible things are happening here. And remember to mix your personal and business for balance, right? You don't want to talk always business and products. You want to also show your personal life, just like how I told you earlier. Always focus on serving, not selling. When we focus on serving people, you know what? We're not making a sale. We're serving them. We're helping them. We're guiding them. People don't join products, and I've said this, they join you. So that's why it is so important. We're going to go back to finding your niche. Once you find your niche, you will become unstoppable. Because guess what? You're going to have a list and you're going to be like, okay, so I love cooking, or I'm doing keto, or, I love working out. Once you start mixing your social media, you're going to get more followers. You're going to get more people relating to you. And I'm going to end it with this. Your story is the most powerful thing that you can share. Show up with courage, consistency, and be authentic, because the right people are going to love who you are. Action steps. I have a challenge for you. And Shayna, I don't know, I sent you the worksheet, right? Yeah. Go post today using one of your niches. We're gonna post a sheet that I have created on to help you how to find your niche. Don't wait for the perfect time. There's no perfect time. Remember, and I'll say it, that's why I wrote it 3 times. People want to join you. They trust you. So let's work today on finding your niche, okay? And let's rise together. Honestly, there's amazing things happening here, and I'm here to help you with your social media. It's honestly my favorite topic. I've trained on it before, and it's just my favorite because the more we kind of learn social media, because social media is unstoppable. Reels, TikTok, get out of your comfort zone. Be silly. I see Shanna and Brandon do always her and Brandon amazing, just husband and wife. I know for Shanna, that is one of her niches. It's her and Brandon, right? They're married, they always do things together, and I love it. That was one of the reasons actually I told Shanna I joined her. One of the biggest reasons, because I love their relationship and how they always made me laugh. I trusted her. Okay. So your story has the power to break chains, heal, and inspire and lead when you are authentic, when you are real, when you're pretending to be you. People will be drawn to you. So stand tall and be bold and share your story with courage. And it's okay if you fall, and it's okay if your angle on your phone looks funny. I've had this conversation before with Shayna, you know, but show up as you. And once you show up as you and find out your niche and get out there, you're going to be unstoppable, because the world's waiting for you for what you can only bring. So don't sit here and criticize yourself because you don't want to post this video because you look weird. Who cares? Somebody out there is going to fall in love with you, and they're going to reach out to you because you showed up for who you are. And social media right now is so big. And as a one team, I challenge you to start making reels about your products, about yourself, about, if it's you have humor. TikTok, Reels, all that is the new future. And for us to go to that next level, I truly believe social media, I mean, we've seen social media do incredible things, but I do believe as a team, if we start utilizing it, the sky's the limit. The sky is the limit. And I'm going to stop sharing. And where am I? Share. No, okay. And I think that is it for me, you guys. Do you guys have any questions? I can't for some reason see anybody's comments, but if you guys have any questions, drop them in. And Shanna, do you mind sharing the sheet that I have talked about? Um, that helps them with their niche?
I don't know why, but I can't, I just want, I cannot get it on there. So maybe we could just put it in all the chats and share it like down the
All
line.
right. All right. That's fine with me. you know? And I think this is it for me, you guys. Thank you guys for being here. And I hope today I helped you. And I hope today you got some value. And I am here. If you guys need me, just send me a message. I will be more than glad to literally check your profile and give you some advice. Thank you so much for spending the 24 minutes with me. And I hope I brought some value. Have a great day, you guys.